How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my series with my lovely boyfriend with the very cold hands,
It's me!
where I show him Marvel Rivals character designs for him to analyze and dissect from an artist's perspective. He's a comic artist, he's an art teacher, and he has a lot of insight, as I've learned over the course of this project. And today we are doing our second of three planned detours. Going from Daredevil all the way to the end to White Fox.
Ooh.
You have seen this design before in the launch. Ooh, thunder!
Ooh, I had thought that was a Flash. Yeehaw. I don't know if that came through the mic, but it was a pretty good one. Don't say your name again, you'll happen again.
Amy Hahn. But yeah, you've seen this character design before a little bit from the Black Cat versus White Fox animation they released at the start of season 7.
Yeah.
But this is your first look at her in
Her 3D model.
in a 3D model.
And we actually looked at her comic book appearance, because you were telling me about what the character was.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, this is a pretty hot redesign from that. Cause
Oh my god, she's so hot.
Because the original is kind of like a Super Sentai Power Ranger look.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this is just, like, really fun. It's classy. I feel like it also fits the, like, mischievous fox spirit thing, too. Because, like, usually the general myth, no matter where you kind of pick it up from, it's, like, they're masquerading as someone who's, like, very charismatic or approachable half the time, you know, because they're trying to usually it's typically seduction, but sometimes it's just hijinks, you know, they're pretending to be someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So the kind of classier look, I feel, fits that folklore a little bit more, or at least it seems to pair well, while still having this kind of superhero vibe. And she turns into a big fox monster, which I presume she still does in
Yep.
the game.
After, I can't do it with the alternate costume that has a different Fox model, but I can go into, because I don't own it, but I can go into practice mode after I show you her costumes and show you her Fox model.
Oh.
You think we should do that after this costume or after everything?
It doesn't work like Magic's, or is it?
No, you can't. You can't swap models like Magic and Hulk.
Dang, that should be a thing, but oh well.
Yeah, it's a shame. People have been asking for it, but they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, so basically we have cyan, which is just toned down a little bit. It's kind of like, it's not like a lot, but it's just enough that it feels like kind of nice. So then the brighter colors like on her tail and eyes can like pop more.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still very vivid and very colorful. And there's a nice thing about dulling a color just slightly a bit, is it makes it feel less aggressive and just feels like a really nice like cloth color or other colors that are not going to be bright, or materials I should say, you know, like stone or something that'd be painted. You know, having it a little bit more muted just feels a little more grounded. Then we have yellow. The yellow is very gold. And what I mean like very gold is like it's very warm. So they got like this warm pop of color. The blues are pretty much in the cold spectrum. They're just like they're white. I said the blues, but it's the whites. The white is tinted blue. So it's like this nice neutral, but also it's very harmonious with what they already have.
Funny you were making that correction to yourself, because I just mistook very light blue for white in Final Fantasy XIV on stream.
Yep. See, I've cursed him now. He's seeing the colors. But it is like a thing, like putting some color in the white, because nothing really is truly bright light besides like a spotlight maybe, or the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're coloring, you typically don't ever use bright white. Like even on the tail, like the really hot parts of the tail, or like the base, not the ends, because the ends are very blue, but the base, like it's very bright. You don't really get pure white very much. I'm not even quite sure if they reached peak white in that effect that's on her tail either. There might be a little bit of it, but I think it's still like one smidge off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, the emblem on the back is pretty cool too.
I think that's her mask.
Yeah. Well, her mask doesn't have ears, but she has ears. I was thinking more like it's kind of neat that they did a very angular fox because she has it on her belt too.
Oh yeah, so she does.
And so they kind of went with this like very pointy, angular look.
Oh, finally a suit that has a reason to be cinched at the waist.
Right? Because she has a belt around it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cute though because they paired it with this corset, like a kidney belt kind of thing going on. What feels kind of nice about that is it works like how a corset does, and that it like makes this like it pushes everything up, so you have like the big white area of the shirt above.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's kind of clever too is like the tie gets tucked underneath, right? But the middle piece of that corset ends about where the tie normally would have ended.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole visual with how ties should look, and that they're supposed to go not be too short because it looks kind of like a weird stubby thing. You want it long enough that it goes like to your belt, and that's just like a really just a visual design thing. I think it's also kind of traditional, but obviously they went with that length because if you make it too short, it looks kind of funky because you have a bit of blank space on your belly, and if it's too long, then you have a tie in your crotch, which is also just going to be annoying because it's going to get caught, in your legs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like right at the belt is where it usually ends. There's a lot of triangles too, because I was looking at the collar, but then we have like this other emblem on her shoulder too. Not really a lot of curves to her design at all. It's like triangle, triangle, triangle.
The curves are all in her proportions.
Right?
This, by the way, this is the pose it defaults to when I zoom in. I am not doing this on purpose. This is what the game does when I zoom in.
It's a pretty cool pose. Does it actually turn the camera that way too? Like it doesn't just zoom in. So like if you like go to the opposite side and do that, will it still like flip around? I guess it flips her around from the forwards way too. It does.
Yep.
They were really adamant that they have this cool pose. It makes sense though, because he can control the angle of view.
Yeah, they all behave like that. When no matter which way you've turned the model, when you swap perspectives, it forces the default camera angle.
They also kind of have her on heels, but don't because it's like a full heel. I wonder if that was kind of just to give her a little bit of difference from Black Cat though, because I can't remember if Black Cat had heels.
I think she does. Yeah, she does.
And so it just didn't, they just wanted to fill in that space for her, give her more of a sturdy look, but still have that kind of like high-heeled elegance look.
Those are businesswoman heels.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know why they decided to go businesswoman with White Fox's design, but boy howdy am I happy they did.
Yeah, this is just really fun.
It's a cool design, and it's really hot. Those things aren't anywhere close to synonymous, and it's honestly kind of rare for both things to be true. And they really nailed it with this design.
Yeah, because considering what she typically does look like, they could have just went with some kind of superhero outfit. But I do like what they did here. And again, I think the fancy suit fits with the mythos of the fox folklore in a way that feels nice. Makes her feel like classy. And also it gives her, I think it gives her some distinction from the other people in the roster. Because there's some business suits, but there's not a lot of them, and usually they're skins for another hero anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a really nice look for her. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to say as far as design-wise.
Those tails look very fluffy.
They do. I just realized they changed from spectral, like here it's a flame, and then it'll change to actual furry tails with fuzziness.
I think there are 9 of them, which would mean she's a very old fox spirit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because typically they tend to go 3, then 6, then 9. And I think I've heard that they can gain tails one by one, but all the legends, or at least examples of them I've seen, like they tend to come in pairs of 3 for some reason. You know, I don't hear of like a 4-tailed or a 5-tailed fox. There must be a reason for that. And I was thinking more like color palette wise, like the white is actually very silver. Then, you know, they're using a lot of gray on the actual outfit, which again, fancy pants.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else is pretty much kept to a neutral except for the gold accents, which are really just a big pull to her face. And they're supposed to be kind of feeling like traditional tassels that like might be on some kind of ceremonial artifact or something along those lines.
One thing they did get wrong in her design is in her monster form. Speaking of the bells, Korean kitsunes do not have the bell. Japanese ones do, and she's Korean, but her monster form has the bell.
Oops.
Yeah. Big whoops.
Yeah, and I think some people don't realize that there are different versions of this myth. Because there's like similar myths in China. But it's different because like in Japan, they're really associated with Inari, the goddess, and her foxes. And they're still considered very much tricksters, but it's very different from like the common monster kitsune.
Except for that one that was sealed inside that rock that cracked open a few years ago.
And, you know, like, they're related, but they're not related, and there's, like, different legends. And then, like, that's different from, like, what you were saying, like, the Korean one. They don't have the bells because they don't have that association with a goddess, so there's no reason for them to have the bell.
Yeah.
Versus, like, Chinese tale, where it was... They have a lot of beast tales, as far as I can tell, where it's, like, a beast is there as sort of an allegory for some kind of human behavior. And it doesn't, you know, so if it's like a wolf, they're greedy, or if it's like a fox, they're crafty and stuff. And so, and there's some more mythical versions of it, but it's very different, you know, in scale. And then you gotta, you know, it's funny too, because they're trying to translate some of these into English, and we have to get through the whole Orientalism point of what the Europeans were doing, because they were just like, anything different from us is now fancy, but we're not going to actually pay attention to the context. We're just going to grab whatever looks like neat and then take it out of context and then just be colonial about it.
Yep.
And so you get a lot of very unique legends that are translated into English under this very generic name. Because it's like, European dragon is a whole different beast from, you know, Chinese dragon. And even some other versions of dragons. I know, like, there was that Disney film with the dragons that was set in Southeast Asia. And they forgot to actually make the area feel like Southeast Asia. Oh,
what are you thinking of? Not Dragon Prince. It's that CGI one I think you showed me a ways back.
Oh gosh, I'm totally Raya and
Raya, yeah.
Yeah, Raya. It's just called Raya, I think.
Raya and the Wish Dragon or something.
No, the Wish Dragon is different. This is a lot of dragon movies. You gotta keep up, man. But I remember, like...
I bow before your superior dragon knowledge.
Yeah. But I remember reading some essays of people critiquing the movie because the movie didn't really do its due diligence and tried to say it was representation when it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the Southeast versions of dragons are very distinct and interesting. They have, like, lots of jewelry and the way they're drawn. And I thought, like, yeah, that would be kind of cool if they had brought that in the film instead of just making generic fluffy dragon. And she was cute, but, like, you know, the whole movie is like a whole thing. I could digress, but that's where, like, you know, doing some research can really help you, because, like, this is pretty cool design, but it's like, oh, the bells are actually not relevant to this version of the character, which is going to be kind of awkward if you're, like, a Korean player, and you're like, oh, cool, the Korean character, and... That's
especially with the beef between Korea and Japan.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Adding the historical context makes it so much worse.
Yep.
No! Quick, turn off the game! I should, you know, man, I mean, I was just thinking, this might have been one where it's like having the Chinese company work on it. Might have been not the greatest choice either.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, China has been beefing with like every country in its radius for God knows how long.
Centuries.
Centuries, yeah, centuries of beef.
None of those three countries like each other, and it is a rough situation over there from what I'm aware.
It's understandable though, but God damn. But yeah, this is the funny thing though. Is like, I think everywhere we all have some problems like that, and so like the nice thing about like taking one step forward is now we can take 2 steps. So now we can go, hey, devs, maybe you should change the design of the, beast form of what, White Fox?
Yep.
Yeah. Change the beast form and remove the bell and give her a different motif. And we can be just like, haha, we did it, right?
Yeah.
But we'll see, because she just came out this season, so maybe...
Last season. Yeah.
Okay.
We've had 3 characters since her. Black Cat, Devil, Dinosaur, and Cyclops.
And you were telling me, like, there have been instances where they've changed effects or things on a character, so it is possible. I have to think about if there's any bells in Korean, like, motifs, because honestly, my first thing I was thinking of is, like, the ceremonial bells in Japan where they're, like, on a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Which obviously is not right, so either I need to expand my visual knowledge, which could be true, or the devs do, or maybe we both do.
I mean, it can't hurt.
Right? You can always find out something new. But the color scheme and the suit and stuff are all a rad idea, and I really like that vibe for this character. So
I think it's even setting aside that it's a really cool design, it's a really cool adaptation of the original design.
yeah,
Like all the lines are still there, all the color spacing is still there, the patterns are still there. It's just been translated into a different form, and I think it's magnificent.
yeah, because like when I looked at the original, I was like, oh yeah, I can definitely see how they got there. Because it's the same color scheme and stuff, which is actually really great too, because it means like you morphed the character, but you didn't lose the identity of the character. You didn't reinvent the wheel. You just, turned it a little.
Yeah.
It's been really fun. I want to really wonder what their recolors and their skins are going to be.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she only has one non-recolor skin. Like I said, this is going to be a short episode, but. Do you want to look at
Not if I talk about cultural and history. Let's go.
Do you want to look at the recolors first or the monster form first?
I don't know.
Let's jump over to the monster form real quick. Don't look.
You tell me this every time. You know what's funny is I went to don't look and I looked at the other screen, which has your recording on it. So you can imagine I'm looking at a TV and he says don't look. I'm like, okay. Looks to the right, sees the screen on the computer screen.
Okay, you can look.
My senses are sharp.
Oh, I never realized the number of tails she has displaying is related to her resource meter.
Very cool. Hey, there was Luna Snow. Get her.
Okay.
There, the fans should be happy now.
Yeah, that's the best view I think I can get of her. Whoops. Hang
Was
on.
she timed?
Yeah, it's her ult only lasts a certain amount of time.
I was gonna say, like, push the camera up to one of the walls and then run towards it a little bit. That's pretty cool, though. Kind of like how there's like a couple stripes of. Yeah, it's related to the bobble thing. That'll be really good.
Oh yeah, you can't see it. Right. I was like, surely being able to ult immediately upon losing ult will be good.
You're so funny. Does it kind of look like she has a mask tied on to her head too, almost?
Yeah.
The stripes kind of remind me of Okami a bit. Then again, it's hard to do any sort of like fluffy animal and add markings to it on a white background and have you not think Okami. It's really cute though. Wonder if they should just like leave the tassels and just take the bell off the front off.
Yeah, I don't know if the tassels are part of the Korean iconography with this creature, but
But you know, people have loved tassels for I don't know how long. Like, everybody loves tassels. I don't know what society hasn't invented tassels once they figured string out, you know?
Yeah.
Tassels are just cool. So I feel like they're generic enough that you can put them on almost any design. Cute. That's a really short ult, though. I guess most of them are supposed to be pretty short, though. They're not supposed to last very long.
She gets a whole new health bar that is 900 long, and she heals everybody around her whenever she, like, strikes an enemy.
See, I just want to prance around as a dog, okay? I am a simple man. Someone is shooting you. So rude. How could they shoot you when you're so beautiful? The flame effect's pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's kind of like a glowy line on her side. I first thought it was kind of like it looks like a dragon tail or something. Because you see it's kind of a swish and then it's like a little jagged on the end.
Mm-hmm.
What a fun design. Yeah, they should definitely let you see the Foxy design on, like...
Just like Hulk and Magic.
Yeah, like Hulk and Magic. I presume even on the recolors it'll have different colors, like...
We can test with the recolor I have and see if it's different. I think it is. I know they changed her shop skin to be slightly different in her alt form.
Customer support. Take the bell off.
All right, close your eyes. Okay, open them. Okay, so recolor time.
Pink!
Bright pink.
So I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Pink and black, actually.
Yeah, it looks nice though.
Pretty sharp.
Yeah. Kind of like, because the shoes are the black on the bottom, and I was thinking how they did the colors on the other one. Because I think the tie is pink. And so instead of keeping it white on white with just the dark colored corset, they actually played around with the zones. So I feel like the black gloves look really sharp with the black kind of collars on the jacket.
Especially when she holds her hand on her bright pink hip. And it contrasts there.
Yeah, also I think she has more black markings on the mask.
Oh, yeah.
That I don't think are there on the other one. I think they're blue on the base color. Their hair is a lot warmer too. It's kind of like a dirty blonde. Which is kind of cool because they could have, I think, kept it white, just made it either pinkish or warmer.
That's the color of my hair when I was 25 and I had hair.
Yeah, I used to have hair that color. But it looks good. And plus, now that she has no cold color in her color palette, except for her effects, then the warmer hair does look a lot nicer. They kept it pretty cold in the silver and shirt, though, which is kind of neat. A lot of play of, like, warm versus cold. That's in a nice way, because the suit's majority pink.
Mm-hmm.
They did do that fade out thing, which I think we haven't seen in a while, where the bottom of the outfit is like darker.
It's like magenta-ish or whatever.
Yeah, it's like purpley to kind of simulate the shadow of the body kind of falling on the pant leg.
Also, from this angle, it looks like her right pant sleeve is transparent at the end, but that's just because of the brush stroke.
Oh, she even has a tiny bit of pink on her shoe where there's like a little slit.
Oh, yeah, she's got a sock or whatever.
Yeah, or it's just like an insert.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that on the other ones. I just assumed it was one shape for the shoe.
Is it there? It is.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't pick it up last time. I like it though. Pink's awesome. It looks good.
So it's one of the best recolors in the game, in my opinion.
It's one of those things too, like I've seen the pink and cyan, like those two shades put together quite often, so it just seems kind of like a nice color to choose anyway. I think it's because they're like value-wise and saturation-wise, they're pretty similar. Like they're about the same brightness, they're about the same lightness. I really like the hair quite a lot. There's even a little bit of a subtle, it gets cooler on the tips of the hair. Bit of a gradient. It's kind of fun because I think what they did is they made the suit all pink, and then they really were very subtle on subtle shifts of color on the rest of the outfit. Because like there's a little bit of a blue at the bottom of the waistcoat, the cooler tips to her hair, the lighter color of the inside of the vest, and then like the silver belt across the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all really subtle, but I like it a lot. I mean, even I think the silver even kind of looks iridescent on this. It's got kind of a bluish shine in some rotations, like on the sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Which probably just sticks out more on the pink than it does on the blue.
Yeah, because it would just be like the same color on the blue.
Mm-hmm. Fun. I think it's really cute too. Like she has a single tail in her far look, and then she'll split to have two tails when you get closer.
It is a fun touch. They had a lot of fun animating her tails, I think.
Uh-huh.
Not the first tails they included in the game. That would be Squirrel Girl, but they had a lot of fun with Squirrel Girl's tail too. Man, we're so close to doing Squirrel Girl. I can't wait.
But you'll have to.
I'll have to. We've got to do Punisher before his swimsuit leaves the shop, and then we've got to do the swimsuit episode, and then we've got to do Scarlet Witch and Rogue, and then we can do Squirrel Girl.
And then. Someone's excited.
She is my favorite character in the game. And she's a lot of fun, and her base design is an absolute home run. Like, on par with White Fox's default design. Home run.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her shop recolor. Here's a rank reward recolor, which I made sure to earn.
Ooh. Oh, interesting. I thought the tips of the tail were going to be dark blue or something. This is really very you in color scheme.
Isn't it?
This is like the exact shade of blue you go for in any outfit in game that will let you get this shade of blue.
Yep.
I like the toned down hair too, of it being darker blue, but like a duller version of the rest of the outfit. They did rely a bit more on yellow accents, but yellow and blue is like one of my favorite color combos. I just think it always looks really poppy and neat. But I noticed like the belt has the more decals and things that they're all gold hardware.
Oh yeah.
Even the centerpiece. Then they turned the clips on her tie to silver.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
I think they wanted to group the gold more, because there's like the gold bell tassels on her hair. Then if they had the clips there, there'd be another gold grouping, but by making them silver, they get to blend in more. And then they grouped all the gold along the belly and the belt, and then her claws have yellow. So I think they were worried about distracting from sort of the rhythm they were going for. So it's kind of like, like ba ba ba, and then ba, for all the nails.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I like to sing little songs for the visual rhythms. But it feels like the best way I can get it across without actually literally pointing it out with a pointer.
Yeah.
Ooh, the dark blue tassels too, I like a lot.
This is just a really good shade of blue.
I also like the white fur color for her ears, because they're teal in all the other ones, which is a little bit funny because she's mostly white anyway for the fur color, but they decided her hair is white, so that her ears need to be teal.
Yep. In the pink one, her ears are pink.
Cute. But I do really like the white ears because I feel like they fit in with the mask.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it feel more like they belong to the same person, creature, etc. Very cool. I'm going to give her one last spin to see if there's anything else to notice, because the recolors list is just rearranging the patterns that they're putting on the model. So the only other thing I noticed is a different color is the kind of fabric tassels in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
They're just white, but it all looks good. I guess there's a bit of a purplish fade off on the bottom of the blue too. So it turns a little bit warmer, which is because there's so much cold colors in this, and there's a thing that tends to happen when you're shading stuff is that if you have a lot of warm colors, you tend to shade them with a cooler color, and if you have a lot of cool colors, you shade with a warmer color. Well, the warmer color to blue would be red, so if you shaded a red shadow on blue, you get purple.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you could do yellow, but yellow would make it really green and, you know, kind of sickish looking. So, you know, red's kind of the better choice on the shading here. I really like how it makes the silver accents on the suit pop when it's dark, too.
Yeah.
I am surprised they didn't do dark points on the tails, though, because they have dark points in almost all the other colorways. And this one that's, like, just barely different at all. There's like a slight hint of it, but that's it. But it doesn't look bad for any reason. It's just kind of interesting that they deviated. Alright, her one and only non-recolor.
Close your eyes. We're going to see if the monster form is a different color.
Oh, okay. With like the dark blue.
Yeah.
But I feel like the pink would show up the most.
Well, I don't own the pink one. And I'm not going to spend $6 to get it just for this video.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you can look again.
Ah.
I grew up without a community. Tiger Division has become my home. I sense them. Close.
All right, let's see. Different color? Yes.
It is. Now I want to see the Barbie pink one, but I know I can't.
Yeah. Hey, if you give me $6, I'll buy it. Okay, close your eyes again. Again.
This better not be a prank.
Okay, you can open your eyes. All right, ready?
Ready.
This is her shop skin, which is part of the Hiding Out of the College series.
Ah, the college AU. Ooh, she went goth.
I don't like this one very much. At least compared to her default look.
Yeah. I was actually looking at from like the legs up, and I was like, all right, gothic, yeah, good, yeah. And then I was like, holographic tie.
Oh yeah, that is a texture they've used a lot, both for a bunch of recolors in various forms. Like Ultron has one, Human Torch has one, Star-Lord has one, a couple other characters have one that is just themed around that iridescent opal texture. And on a couple of the ESU skins in a couple spots.
Yeah, it's just like that holographic stuff for like Y2K themed. Except I feel like if they're gonna go this route, I want her more scene core.
Yeah.
Like she needs to have the striped like arm warmer. You know, just like they can keep the red, usually red and black stripes. Needs that.
Can't wait to show you Squirrel Girl.
Needs I think it needs the emo hair, so it needs like one swish of the hair covering one eye with some stripes in it. Then I think they would have nailed it. Just those two. They could have gone a little more, but I think just the stripy hair and the arm warmer would have pulled through. This feels like I could see what they wanted to do, but I don't know anybody who has ever dressed like this. Because it's got a little bit of that grunge where like you wear like because the skirt has got like this floofy bit on the side, so it kind of reminds me of the grunge look where you would wear like a flannel shirt around your waist. But it's not that, but it has the pattern. Can you see it to it of flannel-ish?
Yeah.
But ish. So like it's like I totally see what they were trying to do, and I'm over here like, commit, you cowards. This is like, oh, but we can't do actual scene core because that would look ridiculous. Oh, she already looks ridiculous. Go 100%.
They're superheroes. Own it.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna go with alternative fashion, like, don't stop halfway, you know? Like, because this doesn't really go together in a lot of ways. It has some... And scene core was about... it was kind of counterculture, but it was more focused on sort of this, like, counterculture, but using, like, cheap garments and things that would have been made for kids. So think like demented Hello Kitty, or just, you know, goth, but Hello Kitty's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, SpongeBob, but, you know, wearing goth makeup. And so it was like this mix of like pop culture at the time and sort of these grungy looks, like, and, you know, think of it like the safety pins used to make patterns, or pony beads, and then putting the candy bracelets together. Because the whole point of it was that it was all stuff that was cheap and easily accessible. So it was kind of like the grunge culture, but it was way more colorful. Because grunge was also about what was cheap and affordable, but it was more like just casual clothes. You know, so ripped holes in your pants, and then flannel, and layering, and, you know, easy and comfortable shirts. So like none of the grunge bands, at least the early ones, even like looked that fashionable. They just looked like, I'm really comfortable and I've showed up to rock today, you know. And it was called grunge because the whole look was kind of grungy. It wasn't supposed to be pretty. It was very down to earth. You know, this is the shirt that I have because I'm poor. And, you know, scene core kind of came out of, partially pulled some influence from that, because then you go to emo and stuff. But whereas emo was not concerned with pulling in some of those like childlike pop culture resources, scene core was.
Mm-hmm.
And with like the kind of color scheme being kind of leather, dark, flannel, red, I feel some of that kind of emo, goth, and grunge counterculture. But then we have the holographic, iridescent headphones and the tie. That makes me think scene core, and I feel like they just didn't nail it.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized one of the things that bother me about this skin. Her hair doesn't match her tails. Like, wait for it.
She's very uncooperative. Oh, because they're all black and her hair isn't?
Yeah, like, I think her hair should have been black and red instead of white and red.
Yeah.
Or not even red, that's orange.
It's kind of peachy, but yeah. Another thing I'm trying to figure out, too, is, like, the hat feels like, especially with the big letters. I know it's supposed to be the school letters and all, but it feels kind of street culture, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like this feels like too much grab bag and not enough of what is the thing tying this all together. Because, like, if she was wearing holographic sneakers that are a little more streetwear casual, I think that would have pulled this together a lot better than the leather boots. You know? Like, if you just divide a line from, like, her waist down, that looks like one outfit, and from her waist up looks like a totally different one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a shame. I like what they did with the kind of bracer leather bracelet thing. It's got like a heart shape and it's wrapped around. I thought that looks kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the inside of her arm. See?
Yep.
And the hair's kind of neat style.
They gave her human ears like cowards. I know that she's a kitsune who can perfectly mimic the human body, but cowards.
Yeah, this just seems like it would have been perfect time to break out the cat ear headphones.
Yeah.
You know? Like, seriously, like, put them on her head and just have the cat ears as part of the headphones, or like...
I keep saying it, but I can't wait to get to Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
There's a particular costume that you're either going to loathe or love, and I can't wait to see.
So does it have a blurb for this costume? Because I'm thinking, what's her major?
It's been ages since I set foot on a college campus. My last visit wasn't exactly pleasant, which I'm sure is a reference to something in the comics.
Was exactly pleasant, and then she shows up for their first day of college in this. And, like, they were just like, no, dude, it's totally the fashion. And she's like, are you sure? Like, yeah, everybody's going to be wearing it. And she's like, the only other people who are even close to wearing what she is are the other, like, graphics art majors. And she's like, here's a business major. Yeah, that also, like, I know they want to make the skins different, but she already has a suit for a costume, so, like, why not a college suit, you know?
Do people wear suits to college?
Fancy ones they do.
Or
even, like, you know, like a sorority or, like, fraternity kind of stuff. They have jackets and emblems and things. This might fall into, like, where I had a problem with one of the other college skins, in that it didn't seem to take the character into account to make an interesting story. Yeah, like, Rocket Raccoon's one is amazing. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the guy that runs the D&D club, and then they'll be like, dude, is your DM a raccoon? And they're like, shut up, it's his costume. He's just really...
He's a dwarf named Cody. He just wears a fursuit all the time. It's cool.
He's just a furry, man. Be cool, okay? Yeah, I was hoping the blurb was going to have, like, something about why or what she's doing at the school, you know, like major. Because the costume doesn't really sell much of a story.
Yeah.
In fact, I think if you didn't tell me it was supposed to be the college skin, it'd actually be really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because the only things college are the acronym on the hat and the button that she's wearing.
Yep.
Man. I always get so, like, frustrated at ones that lack a story sometimes, or, like, a gimmick or a theme.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, what are you? Because I'm very story motivated, so, like, I can take a design for design's sake, but I was just talking about, like, the different influences that this could have been, but then kind of missed. And I'm not kidding, I think Scene Core would have been kind of cool looking on her. Like, with the actual striped hair.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, putting, like, some maybe actual fuzzy, furry costume ears on her hat or something. I don't know. It's one of those ones, like, it's almost something, but it needs a little more work. And I'm not sure what's with the green tabs on her back, because I've been looking at them flipping around. Like, that's like a luggage tag. What? Or like something you put on your keys. Now, it would have been funny if her keys were hanging on there like her keys to her dorm.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no key, so what am I looking at, you know?
Yeah.
And there's like a heart on her backpack. It's kind of a pixel heart thing. And yeah, it's kind of sad because some of the other ones, like, there's a lot of identity in their backpacks, like with the pins and stuff, like Peter Parker's. And, like, I think they could have made a reference to her original costume. Like, what if she had more of a Sentai look? Or, I don't know, something. It's just not, to me, it's not put together very well. Color scheme is kind of okay, but the holographic is kind of weird on all the dark, muted colors. Because her outfit is not really in that color scheme of pastels. So they're very eye-catching, but I don't think for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, just a black tie and black headphones, I think, would have meshed a lot better. And then they could have maybe had this on the accents, like any of the, like, parts of the belt lining, or, like, the letters on the hat, and then maybe, like, a rim around her halter top or something. Something really small. Or maybe just the parts of her backpack that are purple. But as the tie and the headphones is too distracting, it doesn't really mesh with the color scheme.
Which is the worst tie? This or Hulk's pink one?
Why would you do this to me? Hey, at least her tie is the right length. Because I think he had his tucked in. It's been a while.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, but this one really... Yeah, I hope you're happy with yourself.
I am.
They get to go into Thai timeout together because they're both bad. Picking a worse one is fruitless endeavor because they're both terrible and they should feel bad.
Question dodged.
But I think hers is worse because at least his outfit went together.
At least he's wearing a tie correctly.
Yeah, like he's wearing it correctly. Like she's doing the counterculture tie where like there was a trend for a while of just wearing a tie with just casual clothes, like the grunge look, right? Mm-hmm. But it wasn't holographic. It was just like a black or a red tie. Like think My Chemical Romance, right? You know, the tie would be flapping around everywhere.
Yeah.
But not holographic. Like, if you're gonna do holographic, you have to do the rest of the outfit in neutral or chrome. That's the Y2K way, all right? We didn't put that shit on red and black, all right? That was the emo way. We didn't cross the lines, okay? Basically, she's a scab.
Opinions from the artist.
The people are just mad because I'm right.
That's why I bring you on.
So yeah, I don't know.
Anything else to say about this one?
Man, I just realized we have to end on this one. But yeah, hopefully her other skins are going to be a lot stronger than this one. I think this one lacks a lot of vision. And the blurb was just kind of a whimper too, even. Because sometimes I look for the blurb just to see if it explains something that I don't understand about what they're intending. But that's just oh, college.
I can't imagine it's anything besides a reference to something that happened in the comics. But nobody read the Agents of Atlas comics, so... like...
And like from her visual design, does this look like someone who's like not exactly like doing an unpleasant thing?
Yeah.
You know, she looks like she's about down to party. I think she's like downed like 6 bottles of Jack and she's not going back to jail.
I do like the color of the tails, though.
Yeah, I was really excited at first because for my first glimpse was from like the hips up, so I saw the big woof, and I hadn't gotten to the holographic part yet.
Yeah.
I really am of the opinion that if it was, the holographic stuff was just black and fabric, it would be already a lot better. And like the holographic effect is really good in this game, and it looks really cool. It's just not the right style to use it on.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of like, kind of feels like when you mix formal wear and casual wear in the wrong way. And it's just like, what are you doing? A suit with tennis shoes, you know? Just, no. You don't do it.
Alright, well, let's move on to the 2 MVPs we have available.
I was just thinking it's kind of a shame, too, because they know how to do counterculture, because we've seen some really cool skins with, like, the punk stuff. That is quite the pose.
That's a backbreaker pose.
Yep. I like that one. I wish they would have ended on that one with the hand, just doing with the, you know, with the claws, like,
yep.
Over the eyes. That's a way more badass pose than what they ended up on. The last one's just like, If she had all her tails, maybe I could justify that pose. You know, it's like whoosh.
But that would cover her ample bottom.
Her ample assets.
Yeah.
Fat bottom girls, they make the rockin' world go round.
Oh my god, there's a hilarious exchange in Path of Exile 2 between the treasure hunter Alva and the ancient evil scientist Doriani about his god queen, who his civilization fell thousands of years ago, and the treasure hunter goes, and in the meantime we can help ourselves to Atziri's considerable assets. And he goes, excuse me? And she's like, her treasure vaults. And he goes, oh, well, okay then, that doesn't matter anymore, have fun.
Yeah, end pose stinks.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be the same way for the recolors too. This sucks. Alright. Oh, okay, she's in tech apparently.
Kind of a weak end pose.
Yeah, it's more of like a cutesy one that you're supposed to simp over. Well, you know the sticker she had on her laptop?
Let me see it on the next pass.
It's like a gothic wolf OC almost. Except it's a fox, obviously.
Yep.
But it's like, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, I'm thinking if they're
For something where they were only undercover for like a week, they all put a lot of effort into their disguises.
It was only a week long. I thought it would be longer than that.
I don't know how long it was. It wasn't very long, maybe a month.
Oh man. I'm thinking if it was supposed to be a tech thing, you know what would have been cool, at least to my mind, is if hanging off her belt she had like a USB drive or something.
Mm.
And it shows her like having books and coffee stuff. She's in, it looks like, where is she? Because I'm like, I see snacks and stuff, and I'm like, is she working in like some kind of like kitchen back room?
Some cafe, I guess?
Because it's like, I'm trying to decide if it's...
It looks like a gas station shop.
Yeah, because I'm like trying to figure out if the shelves are just storage shelves or retail shelves.
I think they're retail shelves.
Huh.
Yeah, this is a serious mismatch of locations.
So I'm thinking, like, what at a school would have that? Because I know some schools have cafes. So it could be like the cafeteria. Just a really weird view of the cafeteria, you know, where you can like pick out your own stuff and the coolers are there and then you go pay. That's my best guess anyways, it's the school cafeteria.
Whoops.
I also noticed the table looks like it's delaminating on the corners, isn't it? In like this upshot, see on the corner?
Oh yeah, that's a nice touch.
Damn, I thought they were going through a nice college. not a rundown one. I guess they wouldn't have to because, you know, they've already infiltrated the rich people for being Nazis. So they're going after all those poor college kids now for indoctrination.
Yeah. Of the two, which one is better?
Oh, the original. I like a lot. Oh, for this part, though? Honestly, I feel like for the MVP, I just did not see the boobs and butt pose. I would probably just have the other one. It's a hard choice though, because I really don't.
You really like the first 2/3 of this one.
Yeah, like here I'm like locked in, and then I'm like, what the fuck? Like even the legs are all weird, and I'm like, I think they're trying to do like from the trailer where she's doing that cool kind of like pose, but my god, they snapped her poor spine in half. And I feel like if it were me, I might have like tried to put her. Wait, this is, if I remember right though, they make the end shots with her 3D model on these base ones.
On the default ones, yeah.
They bent her 3D model like that.
I guess.
I still think they should have picked that shot and just had to. Or literally something different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
All right. Well.
So yeah, just by lack of choices, I'll probably do the alternative skin MVP because this at least tells a story.
Yeah.
And it actually gives me more story that the outfit didn't. It's not a lot of story, but it's something. I kind of like this very casual look at the beginning too. Obviously, this is just a cutesy, like, girly shot. You know, just like, oh, I'm cute.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't draw the drawings.
Oh, trust me, I'm pretty sure they did.
They
drew the drawings.
It's too late. Like, this is like, I'm looking respectfully. The other one is, I'm looking disrespectfully.
All right. Well, of the 3 recolors, since I'm pretty sure that this is the bottom of the list, of the 3 recolors, which do you think is the best? Unless this is your favorite, which I don't think it is.
No, and I hate to say that because it's got a lot of gothic elements to it. But that's how you know it's real bad, when it hits my personal taste and I'm still like, Oh man, that is a tough pick though. Because one thing I do like about the kind of her default coloring is how there's like less contrast in the mask, and I feel like that looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
The blue is super nice, though.
It's such a good blue. That is my blue. It's why I made a point of getting this ranked reward skin.
But the pink is also pretty good.
I'm struggling to think of a color that wouldn't look good on this model. Maybe yellow.
Yeah, like peanut butter yellow.
What peanut butter are you eating that's yellow?
The one, what was the peanut butter jelly skin?
Oh, that one.
Where it's supposed to be yellow, but it just looks like peanut butter because they dulled it down to brown.
Yep. Poor Emma.
You're gonna make me choose.
I am gonna make you choose, yes.
Why are you so mean to me? Because one thing I really like that's not on the base costume is the contrast in the gloves, because she just has white gloves throughout.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really cool contrast on the pink costume and a really cool one on the black, or on the blue. It's really pretty tough because they're all really pretty solid. See, pink's not really a color I gravitate towards, but I do really like the black and the pink and on this one. Like really,
combined?
Yeah, I like the black collar on the suit and on the gloves a lot.
The skin is making me want some double bubble.
But also, the way that the black looks like on the gloves and the way it's cut off by the upper portion, it feels a bit like animal-like claws. So it almost feels like she has animal hands to me.
Yeah.
Which feels pretty cool. I'm kind of leaning towards this one just because I like the value shift. It's either this one or the original.
Really? My favorite is in third place, I see. Okay.
You're talking... It's so hard.
You owe me $6 to buy this skin.
Just so you can see the pink version of the fox.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just going by vibes though, because honestly, I can't decide. They're all so good. Like I was almost like feeling like copping out and just picking the default just so I could pick the easy way out. But just on design, I just love the V shape that's created by the whole middle body and the contrast on the hands. And I think it looks really good with like the hair color and stuff. The dark blue is also really good because they're doing a similar thing with the white, but you don't get the big V shape as strongly. You get a bit of a different, more subtle shape with the gold. But they're all good. You can't just tell me, like, it's not like the other ones are bad. I'm just going by, like, the shape. I think it's actually still personal opinion, because I'm just going by the shape I like the most. Because pink is not a color I would pick. I wouldn't play this skin, because I don't like pink. But I'm picking it for best design, because I think the shape and everything is really nice. I think just the little bit of black around the mask really pops the eyes and the whole shape of it. You know, it gives like a lot of form to the mask, even from distance. That's just like my opinion, man. You can pick the blue one if you want.
She's skeptical of the pink too.
Yeah, I was just reading the blurb. You serious about pink being in style? Guess I'll trust you on this one. Is that Seol Hee?
Yes, that's Luna Snow's real name. I believe it's Luna Snow.
I was just making sure I pronounced it correctly.
I don't know how to pronounce Korean names. Don't ask me.
Why did you give me false hope? And you were like, that's right. And I was like, I nailed it. You jerk. As director of Korea's top secret superhuman intelligence agency, Tiger Division, every second mattered.
All right, well, that's White Fox. And up next is going to be our third and final detour before we do the swimsuit episode.
There's another one?
Well, this is because his skin from last year is back. His swimsuit skin from the last year is back in shop. For the next, 5 days.
Oh, great. It's our time limit, too.
It'll be the Punisher.
One of the most controversial characters.
I maintain he's still a Spider-Man villain. That's how he started, and that's where he is today.
I like him if he stays an anti-hero. He shouldn't be redeemed because he's a psychopath, but it's a fun thing to explore.
Yeah. Whatever.
What if violence was the answer?
Whatever lunatic decided to give Frank Castle the super soldier serum in this universe is kind of insane. He's actually from the 2099 timeline, and he got there the long way.
Oh, jeez.
Because he has the super soldier serum, which makes him nigh immortal as far as aging goes.
And let me guess, he did not chill out at an ounce in that entire time.
His alt line is him screaming, "Judge, jury, executioner!"
He's just living his best life, okay?
I think actually he's living his worst life, like emotionally.
He's just girl bossing his way through life.
All right. Well, that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And we will see you next time.
Bye. Kitty.
She's trying to escape.
She wants to snuggle.
I don't think she does want to snuggle.
I think she does. She just doesn't know it yet.
Kitty.
See?
Wait, why am I scolding the cat? I should be scolding you.